So yeah, that's what big pharma doesn't want you to know about these vaccines. You know, they make it to where your balls do not work anymore. And I don't mean like one way. I mean like.
Hey man, are you using this room? Cause you're not on the time sheet,
No, I walked in.
Oh, okay. I gotta record something. Do you mind if I come in and then?
Yeah, no problem.
Okay.
Come on in.
I mean, are you gonna pack up and go? Or?
No, I don't feel like it.
You don't feel like it.
You know, it's a free country. You know that, right?
Fuck.
Why are you laughing at me, dude? What's your problem? What's your name?
Kaitlyn.
It's a shit name. And yeah, I did take that from you.
You can't take my fucking bit.
Yeah.
Yes. So what's your name,
dude?
Fucking asshole.
My name's Spencer.
Spencer.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I would say it's good to meet you, but I can't really say that. So.
What are you, liberal?
Yeah, man. You think that's fucking funny?
Yeah.
My dad died fighting for the liberals. You fucking insensitive prick.
I'll just start. Yeah, I'm gonna start the recording now.
Yeah. So, what's up?
Nothing much, dude. I just recorded a very shitty bit with a shitty person that I don't like.
Yeah. Well, I'll have to listen to it later. I mean, I'm sure it's real, it's kind of awful.
It's going to be really bad.
It's going to be really bad.
Not funny.
Yeah.
And it reminds me of everything I hate in life.
Well, maybe you're being a little too harsh on it, and maybe you're also being a little too harsh on the person you recorded it with.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No.
I mean, I'm going to base my entire judgment of your character based off this from here on out. So
sorry, I'm checking my phone.
Put your fucking phone down.
Important things.
Put your fucking phone down.
It's more important things.
Look me in the eyes. Awesome.
You know?
Yeah.
So,
what's up,
everybody? We need to actually explain ourselves because that was our intro to our first episode, and no one's gonna understand they're gonna think we're actually a fucking conservative.
Oh
podcast.
no, we are.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of Jogan.
Yeah. Jogan.
You wouldn't get it. Jogan von Strangle.
Jogan von Strangle. Fucking Andrew Taint.
Andrew Taint, I'm a big fan of those guys.
We subscribe to that. I think, what's it, not Alex Trebek. What is his fucking name?
Alex Trebek?
Not Alex Trebek.
Come on, dude.
What is his name? I literally already forgot.
You can't name drop the legend like that.
I literally already forgot his name. What the fuck is his name? He got sued. We were talking about
Jones.
it earlier. Alex Jones. Alex Jones.
Yeah, well-known Jeopardy.
Jeopardy host.
In another universe, Alex Jones is on Jeopardy.
Yeah,
and that would be awesome.
Fucking right wing.
Okay, no, I didn't like that.
No, they switched places in another universe.
No, I don't want that. Actually, that would. No,
that'd be interesting.
Didn't Alex Trebek die? We can't be talking like this. Well, can't do my man dirty like that.
God rest his soul,
God rest his soul. Yeah. He was awesome.
You wanna say a prayer real quick for Alex Trebek? You want to lead us in prayer?
All right, I'm not doing this.
You're not doing.
I'm not doing this. It's fucked up, dude.
Yeah.
So anyway, I gotta leave now because insensitive ass. There's so many peaks on the audio.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine.
So many of them.
It's fine. Yeah.
Okay, welcome to Something's Wrong with Us.
Yeah.
Welcome. It's our first episode. Hopefully we keep this going for a while. I'm Spencer. Say your name. Say your name right now. Say your name.
Fuck
please.
off. I'm Kaitlyn. Hey guys.
That's
what's
Kaitlyn.
up?
Welcome. We are really excited to start this out.
I mean, you're really excited. I'm just kind of fucking here. Because you came into my apartment building and you were like, let me use the fucking recording studio. I was like, fine. And you're like, I need somebody to do a podcast
with. Yeah, I did that.
Yeah,
anyway.
Yeah, you did fucking do that.
I did do that. I did take you hostage. You're not allowed to leave here until this is done recording, and I am done mastering it. I'm not going to master this. I don't put that much effort into anything.
I mean, I would do it, but you're kind of lazy.
I refuse.
Kind of lazy and stupid, so.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Typical American.
What the fuck was that? What was that?
I don't know.
Typical American.
It was that was my Redditor impression. AKA what I normally sound like when I'm not.
It's definitely me.
Yeah. You are a Redditor.
I don't own one. I don't have an account.
Yeah, you do. I found it.
What is it called?
Fucking Spencer Stinks PU.
That was good. You know, you could have said something. You could have said so many other things.
I was really trying to think of anything.
I'm happy you couldn't think of anything because you could have said some fucked up shit. I could have said whatever you wanted to.
Yeah, I was gonna say like the QAnon shaman, the shaman.
What did you just say?
The QAnon shaman.
QAnon shaman.
You remember the guy that showed up at the Capitol?
Yeah, the guy in the face paint.
Yeah, the face paint. And he had like the fur and shit.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, no, that's your Reddit account.
Yeah.
You're the one that runs them.
Yeah.
You're actually Q.
I'm Q. I'm who they call Q.
Yeah.
Hacker known as Q.
I don't think it's a hacker.
Yeah, did you know that?
I don't think that's a...
Did you know that?
No, I don't think that's a... Like, I don't think it's a...
I actually activated my hypnosis where if I clap my hands, it makes Kaitlyn so she falls asleep. And now if I do it again... Yeah.
Fuck.
Isn't that cool?
What the fuck is wrong with you? I told you to stop doing that.
Some whining ass. We have yet to talk about what we're doing.
Yeah, we have.
Okay. Focus up. I need you serious for this.
I'm meeting the
gaze. I'm definitely not your boss, but I need you to be serious, okay? For me.
Yeah.
All right, word.
Absolutely. I'm gonna treat this like an interview.
No, not doing that. Not doing that.
Very nice to meet you.
Not doing that bit. Not shaking your hand.
You're not shaking my hand?
Okay. I need you serious right now. This is serious. Okay, that was cool, by the way.
Yeah, that was cool.
She like did a thing where she like...
Don't tell them what I fucking did.
Okay. Okay, so yeah.
Yeah.
We don't have a purpose.
Yeah.
We'd have a purpose.
Yeah.
I'd like to think of it as a mixture of catharsis and just trying to talk about cool shit with my friend.
Yeah.
That I care about.
Yeah.
And I am being serious. I don't make fun of me, dude.
Where is she? The friend?
Right in front of me. He's not here right now. I had this fucking dumb replacement for my first episode because I couldn't
I was going to say, yeah.
Also named Kaitlyn, conveniently enough.
Yeah. You know like 7 Kaitlyns.
I do know a lot of Kaitlyns.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's the thing you've said.
Caitlyn
I don't know.
Down the hall. I don't live here. Kaitlyn. Yeah. I think I've been hitting the chair a lot. I think so.
I think it's going to rumble the mic. I think we're going to have a lot of...
I'm cool with that.
Yeah. Well, I'm not, so...
Okay, I'll stop.
Yeah.
I'm a very outgoing person.
Yeah, I know. That's why...
I make a lot of hands, and I move a lot.
Yeah, he's got hands, by the way, in case you guys are wondering.
Hands. Look, I'm just audio listeners. You don't want to see me, all right?
He's horrific.
Friggin' big and strong.
No, his hands are like 2 times the size of his head. They're fucking they're webbed.
No.
It's really horrific.
Okay, if I put my hand over my face, guess what? I don't have cancer. What was the...
I think that's it. Well, that was what it was.
Wasn't it inverse? Wasn't it like if my hand's bigger than my face, it's cancer? Whatever they told you in the playground as a kid?
Maybe it was smaller. I don't know. It may have varied. Depending on where you were.
Yeah, where you were and how bullshit it is. Yeah,
regional.
Which side it goes.
Yeah, regional vary.
If you're here, if your hand's bigger than your face, cancer. If it's smaller in your face in this region, not cancer anymore. So
it's actually specifically testicular cancer in that case.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No balls.
I mean, that's typically what happens.
Yeah.
You know. So thanks for telling everybody.
Sorry.
Yeah. Bet you feel bad now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't check your phone.
What? What's the deal?
No, not allowed to.
Checking the time, actually. Actually, it's on my PC, too. I can just check on my PC.
So.
I was going to make a noise, and I didn't do it.
Well, I'm glad you didn't. Okay, so.
Fuck, dude.
This is we're here. We've been fucking talking already. Bunch of nonsense.
We have been talking for
Let's get this rolling. So this is the Something's Wrong with This podcast. As Spencer said, dear Spencer, dear pathetic, stupid Spencer.
Keep going. Talk your shit, dude. I need to talk.
Yeah,
tell the audience now. They're not going to be here. They're gone by now.
Dear wretched Spencer.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. No. They're gone.
No.
They're out the fucking lobby.
No.
They have left the crowd.
They're going to keep leaving if I don't explain this shit, Spencer.
You're so right.
But yeah, as Spencer said, it's just we're getting together and we're talking. We're trying to make this more of a regular thing where we just talk our shit, kind of what's on our mind, get a general topic, and just kind of shoot the shit about it for a little bit.
Yep.
So that's kind of the general idea of what we're doing here, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Pretty much it. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Got in one.
Well, yeah. That was good. So yeah, for this one, we don't really know what we're doing. We decided we're gonna just record a bunch. I don't know if Spencer's going to cut any out if he doesn't like it, because he has master control of this. He could technically cut me out of this entire thing and just.
I'm going to splice it to where it makes it sound like you were saying terrible things about people.
Yeah. You can absolutely do that, and I would have no power to stop you.
Yeah. Sorry.
Except that I kind of own the business account, so I mean.
Oh, that's true.
I do have the official at something's
have
wrong.
Everything in the account.
Yeah, and I've got all the money. So if you screw this up for me, I'm going to take the money and run.
Well, and I'm not going to mean if you did that.
Well, yeah, it would be. And that's the idea. I hope it hurts. I hope every second is excruciating. Audio listeners. Love you to death. He just started doing a silly little jig. Ooh. He's getting it.
Ooh.
He's not.
If I could, I would. What do you mean I'm not? I'm a really good dancer.
I wish you could like tap dance. I think that'd be cool.
Just get on top of the table.
Yeah, get on top of the table.
We're in a little recording room right now.
Yeah.
And we got a little table in front of us. We're in the area with which it has soundproofing.
Yeah.
And so I'd be really funny if I could do a little jig on the table.
It would be really funny.
I could do it. I just can't.
I wouldn't say get on.
Too scared.
Yeah. You would fall.
If I fall and like break my neck.
Yeah.
I won't be able to go to dinner.
Yeah. Well, and I mean, I wouldn't be able to get you out of here, so I'd just keep recording. Like, if you did that, I'd be like, yeah, man.
I literally just keel over and die, and you're just like, yeah, so anyways,
audio listeners love you to death. Spencer just keeled over and died.
Cardiac arrest immediately. Yeah. He's now on the ground convulsing.
And
his mom has left the crowd. Oh, no. Oh, gracious. Gone.
Yeah. Going. Oh.
And gone. Yikes. Could not be me.
Well, except that it kind of was in this situation. Yeah.
You didn't see it? I just did a cool dance.
You did another cool dance. Yeah.
Every time you say some shit and I'm just like, I don't agree with that, just hit a jig. Hey, audio listeners, life lessons from Spencer. If anyone says some shit you don't like, dance. Do a little jig right in front of them and walk away.
All right. Hear me out. Kaitlyn life advice. Anybody does something you don't like, you fucking kill them.
Yeah, actually. Yeah. That's better.
Yeah, that is better.
Assault them with a weapon. Kill them.
Yeah.
End their life. End their fucking life. If you're not a pussy, end their life immediately.
Yeah. I've been saying that. I've been saying that for years. And it's worked every time.
Yeah.
I've never gotten caught.
What I'm saying is, if you're real, take someone's life.
Yeah.
Immediately.
No, I agree.
Post haste. For legal reasons, this was all a joke.
This was not a joke on my end. Spencer's lawyers, that was a joke. He was making a joke. My lawyers, fuck you. I was not making a joke.
Okay, well.
I was not making a joke.
Anyway, guys.
This is legally binding.
So.
I mean, they can't get me. I mean, they don't know my name.
They don't know me. They don't know me. They don't know me. They don't know the way I am.
It's not like they know my name.
I'm checking my nails right now. I need to cut my nails.
Did you cut your nails? How often do you cut your nails?
How often?
Yeah.
I try like every week.
Every week?
But
okay.
I may or may not have lost them.
Your nails?
Not my nails.
They ran away?
That was dumb of me. No. They have. You want to know why? Because I've been fucking working and they've been chipping off because I don't eat good enough, all right?
Well, part of it too, there's like there's nail oils that you can get as well that you can
really?
At night.
Oh, you're an essential oils fan.
Yeah, I am. Yeah. I put that shit in everything. I put some in my coffee.
Put it in my soup.
Yeah.
Drink that. Soup. I just drink a bottle of essential oils.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you don't take a shot of peppermint oil every morning,
yes.
It actually, your body requires it. It's that's why they call it essential.
Yeah,
that peppermint oil activates your liver. And so if you don't have that liver activation in the morning, you'll actually die at the age of 43.
Is that true?
Yeah, that's true.
Fucked up. Oh, I'm basically dead. I haven't been taking it. I haven't taken my peppermint oil.
What can I say? You got to reform. You got to fix your lifestyle.
Because you need to reform and conform.
You need to repent.
You need to repent.
You need to find Jesus.
I was thinking that when you were saying that.
Yeah. You want to talk about Jesus?
Yeah. So basically,
how's he been?
Two God-loving Christians and... Oh, how's he been?
Yeah.
Just chilling.
Yeah. I mean, you did say, like, he talks to you in your dreams.
Yeah, he talks to me occasionally.
Yeah.
And he says really nice things about me, like how he gives me
affirmation.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that was it.
Yeah,
how'd you know that? Did Jesus tell you how to say that word?
He did.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, no, he came to me, like, in my dream last night, and he was like, Sub little homie.
That's what Jesus says, actually.
Yeah.
Known fact, that's what Jesus says.
He speaks very fluent English for...
Really?
Yeah, for being from however many, 2,000 years ago, and also being from the Middle East. He speaks very, very good English, so...
Known fact, actually? Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. People, like, always illustrate him as, like, this white guy, but he's Middle Eastern. He's
Isn't that crazy to think about?
Yeah.
I don't want to say nothing.
Yeah.
I don't want to say nothing. I want to say nothing.
I think, people need to realize that, Jesus is not white.
Okay, I'm holding out my hand, audio listeners. It's funny you say audio listeners.
Because it's redundant.
It's only audio.
Well, yeah, it's audio listeners is redundant in the first place.
Oh my god, you're so right.
And then we're only putting out an audio version, so, I mean, it doesn't...
Wow, I have a fucked up laugh. Look at that long, thin line. That's my laugh.
That's okay.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
I'm proud of my laugh. Anyone who hates on my laugh, I'll cry.
You should be proud of the way that you sound and the way that you are, because it's important.
It's the nicest thing you've ever said to me, unironically.
Yeah. No, for real. I think you should take pride in yourself.
Real. You're so real for that, and then you're gonna be like, yeah, kill yourself now.
No, I mean, I was gonna save that for a little later.
Okay, yeah, word.
I gotta space it out,
I would never say that to you, actually.
Like the positive thing, or for me to like kill myself?
You can figure it out.
I mean, you tell me to kill myself all the time, so.
Sometimes. Well, maybe sometimes. Yeah. Oh, I gotta stop slapping the chair. It's really fucking with it. It's in there.
Yeah,
Damn.
It's like the same sound that you make when you like hit my head. Like if you hit my head with a hammer, it would reverberate.
It just makes like...
It would reverberate like a bowl,
It's not even what it sounds like. It's not what it sounds like.
No,
it's not what that sounds like.
No, that's what
the chair is like fabric. What is the chair?
I think it's fabric with a wood base.
Yeah, that's not what your head sounds like.
That's what my head sounds like.
It's just like a coconut. Why did that make... I don't know why. That's normal. That's what a head sounds like. I just guess I haven't heard that sound in so long that it made me shiver.
Yeah.
Ow. It's your heart. Oh.
Listeners love you to death. We're knocking on our heads to try and prove a point.
Ow.
Yeah, but you feel bad now.
Oh, yeah, a little bit.
You looking at your phone? Don't touch your phone.
I'm getting fucking destroyed right now.
You are. Turn it upside down.
Oh, you're so right. I gotta be off my phone.
You do.
No, I'm not even born
on your phone.
I am born after 1997, so yeah, technically that's right. Be on my phone.
I'm not born after 1997.
You've been lying to me?
No.
You can tell the truth now if you want.
Well, yeah. I mean, I was born in 85. So.
Remember we had like a coherent,
yeah,
what we were going to talk about?
Yeah.
We never had that, actually.
No, yeah. This was the whole point of this one.
This is all improv.
Yeah, just kind of feel it out.
Yeah, we're just feeling this out. But
okay, hold on.
Have we explained us at all?
Yeah, we have. We explained it twice, each individually, both spread over like 5 minutes.
I mean, I guess there's not really much to it. We're just gonna be on here. This is not as coherent because
we're just trying it out.
We're just trying it out, and also it's the first session. We have literally nothing to base off of. Yeah. We could have set up something, but we're like, nah, let's just run it. Next time we'll probably have something more. We usually have topics set up and lined up. We have a lot of things lined up, a lot of things to talk about, really.
Oh yeah.
A lot of stuff.
Let me throw a topic at you right now, actually.
Okay, throw it.
The Titan submersible.
We talking about this now or later?
No,
we're talking about it now.
Yeah.
Oh, real?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm totally down for that.
Yeah. Here's a. I'd say
do you want my take or do you want to start with yours?
No. I want to hear your take.
My take with the Titan submersible. So, I have sympathy. At first, I'll admit I was very, very jaded and also kind of mean.
Yeah.
But I'm also very angry at billionaires in general. So it's just like I don't feel that feeling of compassion. But I also realized, you know what? That CEO's a bitch.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck that CEO.
Oh, yeah.
I know he's dead. I know it's tragic. Fuck him.
Yeah.
I don't know all about it. So maybe I shouldn't be talking on this.
Yeah, let me fill you in a little bit, then.
Okay.
So, I mean, you know the general storyline. For anybody who may be listening in the far future who's, we've long forgotten about the Titan submersible and its tragedy. So, let's frame the story. The year is 2023. That's crazy. That's crazy to you. That should blow your mind. Can you make a mind-blown noise real quick? There we go. The year is 2023.
Nice. We need a soundboard.
I'm
a soundboard.
No, you are a soundboard. Yeah. So there's this company called OceanGate, and they decided to create their own submersible. Not astounding, not anything out of the ordinary. Lots of private companies will make submersibles, but they advertise theirs as tourism vehicles, and one of them, specifically the Titan, is advertised as providing tours to the Titanic. Now, the Titanic is at a very challenging depth to dive to in terms of submarines, deep sea exploration. And most of the time it's done with unmanned vehicles because the risk is just way too high. And so here comes OceanGate with CEO Stockton Rush. Don't you fucking cough.
I had to cough. I'm sorry.
Don't you fucking cough.
Talk about Mr. Stock.
Yeah,
Baxter Stockman.
Which... The guy's name is Stockton Rush. I want to do a sidebar about that because literally,
isn't that crazy?
That is the most cartoon billionaire fucking
ass name.
Mr. Moneybags type
Rush.
Shit. Stockton Rush. No, you're good. I want to talk about that.
Yeah.
So Stockton, Mr. Rush, I should say. God rest his soul. Sorry, spoilers.
Ain't no way you put a spoiler on that. That's crazy.
He opts to create a custom submersible with technology that is not widely accepted in the deep sea exploration sphere.
Yeah.
So most of the modern submersibles that'll take you down to those insane depths are made of titanium, solid titanium hulls.
Yeah.
And that's to prevent any sort of any imperfections or any weak spots that other materials may cause. He decided that he was going to get innovative. And so he made the main hull is made out of carbon fiber.
Oh, you know the deal.
Oh, yeah.
You know the deal.
Because that was the whole thing. I
think someone we know made a joke that was like, yeah, they made this out of Amazon parts.
Oh, well, yeah. He said, in open interviews, he had said at some point, he got the interior lights from Camber World. The thing was sourced from off-the-shelf components because he wanted to cut corners and make it cheap.
I knew that.
Have it be innovative.
Yeah.
So, time goes by. The construction for this thing starts in 2018. I think it's completed and ready for deployment in 2019, 2020. Yeah. During that time when it's being built, there is a member of OceanGate, a staff member, who writes an open letter to the advisory board saying, hey, the porthole, the window that you guys have for this isn't rated for the dives that you're going to be doing. I think it was only rated for I forget it wasn't nearly enough to dive down to the depths of the Titanic because it's really, really deep down there. And so that employee was eventually fired. The letter was basically disregarded because...
The one guy that knew.
Yeah.
And they just fired.
Well, and the thing was, too, he wasn't part of the safety board. He wasn't I don't think he was part of any of the central engineering teams. He was tangential to this. So I think he was...
Still got fired.
I
think at the end of the story, and at the end of the day, still was denied a say.
Yeah.
And that was one of the worst things they could have possibly done.
Yeah. Well, and I don't know if it was done. I mean, I'm sure it probably had something to do with it, but I don't know the details of that. So I can't legally comment on that. I'm thinking like a lawyer.
Oh, you're so right. Yeah. We just can't. This is the internet. It's open.
No.
We just can't
we can legally. Who's going to stop us? I mean, they're not going to find our bunker that we're recording in.
Yeah, we're actually
out in the country
in the apocalypse bunker that I own. Because I'm also a doomsday prepper.
Yeah. I was obsessed with doomsday prepping. We'll get back to that.
Yeah.
That's actually a good time. But yeah, so they make this submersible. Titanium.
That's exactly. You're getting there.
Titanium end caps. One of them has a porthole that isn't rated to withstand the depth that they're at, and a carbon fiber hole, which is unheard of for the depths that they're going to. And for good reason.
Yeah.
Scientists have questioned the integrity of such a hull. And furthermore, in the waiver that the people had to sign, it is revealed that this vehicle does not meet any of the regulatory requirements. It is
What did he say? There's too much regulation.
Yeah, in an interview at some point, they were doing regulation on undersea submersibles, and he said that they were focusing
absurd amount of regulation.
Something like that. He was basically saying that they are putting too much into the safety side at the deficit of the consumer. That was his.
Right.
Right. And
Right.
you know, you can kind of see how the irony starts to unfold. Over
It's
the
just
years.
also funny because it's submersing underwater.
Yeah.
What is there to what are you cutting? I mean, obviously we know what he's cut.
Yeah.
But like, what experience are you missing if you
Right.
put like something that is so many people don't involve themselves in?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I mean, I don't want to divert what you were saying.
No,
but
no, go for it, yeah.
Like, to me, like, my sympathy lies mainly with the kid.
Yeah.
Like, 19 years old, you know?
Yeah.
That's us.
Yeah,
That's around
that's
us,
in our
you know?
range. So.
Oh, we didn't even say we're college students, by the way.
Yeah, we are college students. We should have. Oh, fuck, we missed that in the intro.
That's fine.
we can slice that in.
If you're real and still here after nearly 30 minutes or something like that, you're real. And you're also
30 minutes?
It's 27. I can't tell on audition. Anyway, about 27 maybe. Oh yeah. Wait.
26 and a half.
26 and a half.
That's where we're at.
Anyway.
Yeah.
That's the most sympathy I feel.
Yeah.
The father of the kid. The thing is, I do feel on a human level, I do feel like, you know, it's sad. Real talk, I'm not gonna say what other people have not said already.
Yeah.
Just for clarification, on this podcast, I don't think we have. No offense to you, of course.
No, there's nothing
but,
new to say.
We're nothing really new to say on certain things we talk about. We just like talking about it.
Yeah.
I would say.
We hope that you guys enjoy us talking about it.
Yeah, because we like doing a little bit of riffing.
Yeah.
It's kind of maybe not the best thing to say about this, but anyway.
No.
I find it hard to sympathize with the CEO, especially because, dude, this was on him.
Yeah.
I want to blame the father a little bit, but it's just like, and of course there were more people there. I'm really focused on the kid. I just feel terrible for the fact that someone's life was cut so short because of something he didn't even want to do. Yeah, he was doing it for the goodness of, like, with his father, just wanting to spend time with him on Father's Day. Was it Father's Day?
Yeah. It was like a Father's Day gift.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's just so sad to think about.
I agree.
Like it's that's really where my thing lies, and it's like, what? I'm just confused as to what they expected. Not them, like, not the people, like CEO.
No, yeah.
Because the thing is, to me, I don't think the CEO deluded them intentionally.
Yeah.
I think he's delusional. I think he was delusional.
I think he fully believed in this.
Yeah, I think he would not be there his damn self if he did not believe in it.
Yeah.
With their Logitech controller.
Their Logitech, which I have 2 of, by the way.
Yeah. We could just buy that for what, like 30 bucks? 30 bucks?
30 bucks.
I was right. Yeah, about $30. So, which, I mean, you know, I think the military uses stuff like that too. So it's like, it's not bad.
I mean, the military use like Xbox Connects.
You're so right.
Yeah.
Oh my lord, these connects. But door open. End of the day, it's just like, what do they expect?
Yeah.
You know, what did this company expect? And I'm just amazed at how delusional one person can be.
Right. Well, they probably thought too that it was a success because it had been diving since.
Hadn't it been diving for a while?
Yeah, it had made many voyages, but people had problems with it before. At some point, I think one person had said that they had to shut down all system power at some point because they got lost. Yeah. At another point, they lost communication with the main ship for 5 hours, and they just didn't know where they were. What? So it's had problems like this before. None, of course, as serious as a catastrophic implosion.
Yeah. And that's the thing. It's like, when it comes to regulations, right?
Yeah.
It baffles me what people will do.
Yeah.
Also, was he actually a billionaire?
I don't know what he was.
I don't think. Either way, a lot of money.
He was very rich.
People with hella money will do to cut corners on stuff like this.
Yeah.
I think corner cutting is bad in general, and it's been very bad recently, with almost in every market known to mankind. It's probably always been like this.
Well, yeah.
But in the case of this, it's like you are going where barely anyone has gone, regardless. Even if you're not going that deep.
Yeah.
I don't remember how deep.
No, it's really...
Isn't Titanic absurdly deep?
Absurdly deep.
So it's still very bad.
Yeah.
That is the... what was the other incident? The diving incident? There was a... Okay. I don't remember all of it. There was a diving incident. And they have little bells underwater for decompression.
I remember this. It was like a diving bell.
Yes. And when someone I guess forgot to decompress or something like that.
I remember.
And they entered the bell, and that was the moment where it all ended. They all just imploded.
Yeah.
The fact is in my head, I can see. I've had unrestricted internet access for too long. I can see a lot of stuff in my head.
Yeah.
As depressing as that sounds. Yeah. I can't see someone imploding.
Yeah.
I can't see a body exploding.
Yeah.
Personally. That's just like I could see like maybe video game. As stupid as that sounds, but I can't imagine it.
Well, it's such a foreign thing to us because implosion is like you normally think of something exploding.
You go in.
Yeah,
you implode.
Yeah, because the pressure is so high.
Yeah.
Well, the thing too is carbon fiber. It doesn't break; it shatters.
Yeah.
So it broke. What would have happened is the carbon fiber hull would have shattered into millimeter small, thin shards, just gone everywhere, like a firework.
Cool.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, what they say, like, there's no bodies to be found because of just the fact that...
I don't think there would be.
Yeah.
They said at some point, I haven't been up to date with it recently, but when they were pulling up some of the parts and stuff, that there may be human remains inside, but I think it's more so like... There's something in there.
There's something.
I probably can't identify what it is, but...
Yeah. What a terrible, terrible thing. So that's what I was trying to say is, like, it's something we can barely comprehend, and you're really trying to cut this?
Yeah.
Of all things? It's like if NASA cut corners with rockets.
I mean,
we have done that, I'm sure.
Yeah. Well, and even when we, haven't cut corners...
We still failed.
With, what was it, Columbia?
Challenger,
you're right.
I think Columbia actually also had a thing.
Let me look that up. Let me...
Yeah. You keep
running your mouth.
Okay, I'll keep running my mouth. Anyway, but it's just something like this should never be... Like, it's something that shouldn't even be considered for cutting corners because it's something we just can't fathom. It's so hard to fathom. You could die in one of the most gruesome ways humanly possible, and he wanted to cut corners on it. Mm-hmm. Also, hot take, submarines are not that cool.
You don't think so?
Okay, that sounded a bit too, objective. I don't personally think I mean, I think it would be cool for a first time and a last time for me. I'm not that interested in, is it cool to see? Sure. But in their case, I don't even think they could actually see the ocean.
No.
They could see through a shitter camera.
Yeah.
And it's I could just see that. I could see that, sure. And I guess the experience of going downward would be kind of dope.
Yeah.
But it's just I don't know. Not me. Just not me.
We can always join the Navy and find out.
Yeah.
I had a friend who was going to be a submarine tech.
Really?
Yeah. I don't think he is anymore.
Oh, okay. Word.
I think he dipped out. Yeah.
Heard that.
Yeah. But I've been on docked submarines before because you know how they have the battleships and stuff that they'll have parked.
Yeah.
Docked.
Parked. Yeah.
Yeah, they park that shit there.
Park my boat.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna whip this hole.
Yeah. I don't know.
Sorry.
Word.
I was making the boat noise.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Yeah. You were thinking what I was thinking what you were saying at that moment.
No, you weren't.
Do you know that?
No.
I totally was.
No, you weren't.
You wouldn't get it.
Please don't lie to me. I've asked you not to lie to me over and over again. Listeners love you to death. He's doing a really cool wave right now. He's getting that shit right now. That's 4 times. That's 4 times. Let's go for a 5th.
Get fucked. I'm not doing it again.
He didn't do a 6.
I'm not doing it again.
He stopped halfway through.
Yep, I stopped.
Yep.
Anyway,
and
honestly,
for that, I'm gonna kill him after this.
Well, no. No!
You think it's gonna stop me? You think it's gonna change my mind? Listeners love you to death. He's cracking his fingers. I don't know what that's supposed to do.
Do you guys like my popping finger ASMR? Isn't that cool? We're multi-talented.
Dog, nobody's gonna listen to this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's true.
No. We gotta be positive.
We gotta be positive and be yeah. We're a bit swag.
I mean,
I would say with such amazing art, there's a chance.
Oh, yeah.
We got a very talented artist making our logo.
Yes, we sure do.
At this current time, it's not made yet. Yeah. But honestly, it's in the works, and it looks really good.
It's in development.
And it's very impressive.
Yep.
It's so good.
It is.
Yes.
Yeah. You had said something swag. I saw a truck while driving into town today that was called Swag Transport, but it had 2 G's.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
That probably just doxed us.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Probably.
Nope.
There's a slight chance.
No.
You know, that's fine. Keep it in.
Okay. Well, another thing that I saw while I was traveling in a completely different direction, unrelated to here. This is true, actually. I was headed, I was traveling out of my home, as you do. I nearly fucking crashed my car on the highway because I swear to you, there was a truck that said Hookers Trapping Services. As in, the person's name is Hooker.
Yeah.
I read it
awesome.
in that moment. I read it as hooker strapping services, and I nearly swerved my car off the fucking road.
You got lost in the sauce.
I was so in awe that was a thing that I was seeing. I was like, hooker strapping services?
Yes.
Where do I sign up?
Where do I sign up? Hey, got lost in the sauce there.
Yeah, I did.
A little lost.
Yeah.
Pay attention to the road, please. Be safe, dude.
No.
Okay, well. So forgive me for being nice.
That brings up something. So I've been in a loaner car for the past couple of days, or past couple of weeks actually, because they had my car and they're trying to do repairs for something that should have been repaired a long time ago. It's a whole other thing. And so in this loaner car, it had this feature that I hadn't seen before. It has like facial recognition. So it has facial recognition for the driver.
Wait, what year is this car?
It's like a 2022. It's a 2022 Subaru Outback.
I need to wreck my car.
Don't. It's not worth it. There's so many other problems. And this is going to lead to another rant. Yeah. But it's got facial recognition for like the current driver. So it can adjust your seat settings and stuff. Yeah. But it also has a thing where if you, like at some point I reached, while I was driving, probably not a great idea, I reached down to like unlatch the lever on the wheel to readjust it so I could get it comfortable. Because you know how you can do that. And I leaned my head down a bit. I was still looking at the road.
Yeah.
But it popped up a thing that said, keep your eyes on the road.
What?
So it is constantly tracking, like, your face.
Oh, no.
Right? So the whole thing with these newer cars, especially like that one, they're all attached to a central computer system. Mm-hmm. And I fucking hate that. Because one time, like, I was getting off of work, and I went and I started my car. The screen froze. And so everything is tied, most everything is tied to the screen. I have I have my odometer, I have my like the RPM thing, and then I've got the fuel gauge that are still analog. But everything else, my AC is tied to the digital system. Whoa, so my AC will freeze and won't move if the system freezes.
If the system freezes.
Which is the stupidest shit ever.
That's so garbage.
Right?
That's hot garbage. Why would they link that to that?
I don't know. Which I appreciate still that the fuel gauge was separate. Because in my normal car, the fuel gauge is purely digital. There is no analog fuel gauge, which I don't like. But my car, I haven't had any problems with the system because nothing else is fucking tied to it.
Boomers are, you know what? Boomers are okay in certain areas.
No, I'll get a 1970 Ford, whatever fucking.
I will gladly shit talk them. But when it comes to like analog shit in cars, I feel like that's part. Like, you gotta have some in certain areas.
Right.
I am fine with digitization of certain things. I think that's fine. Very, very specific things.
Yeah.
Not my fucking speedometer.
Yeah.
Like, not speedometer, maybe not, but like.
Well, no, yeah. That's the whole thing too. Like I have friends back in town who have just cars. There's nothing there anymore. It's just a screen.
Yeah.
And that shit's like, no.
Yeah.
Because if you have a single point of failure.
It's like, I don't see the point in getting a Tesla personally.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's just like, first of all, I ain't going to afford that for a long ass time.
Yeah.
Second, like, I don't really care for self-driving. I would rather be awake and coherent. I would be too scared to go to sleep while driving voluntarily.
Yeah. Well, you're not supposed to.
Yeah, exactly. You're not supposed to.
Yeah.
Go to sleep. You get what I mean, though. Self-driving stuff, I would rather be in control.
Absolutely.
Do I like corrective stuff? Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
In some cases.
Well, that's like what my car has now. Like, it has a lane assist feature.
Yeah.
So if you start going out of the lanes, it'll assist you with it. And my car has it where you can turn it on and off. The loaner that I had doesn't. So constantly, I would be driving and you'll feel it pulling.
They need to make that optional.
Well, and it may have been. I didn't really look at the settings. But there was no clear button to turn it off like in my current one.
Yeah.
So, and it goes back to the Tesla thing. Single point of failure. Like, it's all fucking connected.
It's all linked to that. And it's just a matter of, like, I wouldn't want to do that in the first place. The only reason I would want a Tesla is for funny horns. Yeah. That's it. I just want to make fart noises with my horns. Like, dude, that's cool.
I mean, we can get that wired up in your car.
I want to go through all that.
I'll do it. That was what I'm telling you.
No.
I'll make your... No.
I don't want to change that.
No.
Wait, it's like you can change that. It's funny. But it's like you can change that on the fly.
Yeah.
My friend got a Tesla recently. Mm-hmm. He was borrowing his dad's. Yeah. And I just remember seeing like a Snapchat video of them just making it like absurd stuff. And I'm like, I would love that.
Yeah.
I don't like honking at people. I don't like doing that. I am a very defensive pussy ass driver.
Yeah.
I get road rage. I get pissed off at them, but I'm like in my car doing that.
Yeah.
But
I'm on the road doing that.
Yeah, no.
I got the fucking semaphore symbols and everything. I'm holding up flags and shit.
Yeah,
spelling out "fuck you" and all
Fuck
like Morse
you,
code
yeah.
and shit.
But like, if I'm gonna be real, if I had a funny ass noise as my horn,
Yeah.
I'd use it. Maybe that's a good thing.
Do you think it would reduce your road rage?
Yes.
Do you think like you'd be honking at
Yes.
somebody and be like, "This is too funny"?
Because I don't honk at people enough. I don't. I mean, sometimes there are situations where I need to honk at them and I don't do it. I get the fucking dash cam driver thing where it's like you'll see a dash cam driver driving and then instead of honking at someone, like you don't have the in between. I see like a lot of dash cam video. It's like you get the one that honks too damn much, just like if someone's stopping a bit slow, it's like, and it's like, what are you doing? And then the other one where they don't at all. They just like swerve. Which to be fair, a lot of these I see like people swerving out the way. Very impressive. Could have honked maybe to indicate something, but. You know, like, I don't do it at all. So I'm that guy.
Yeah, I don't honk either.
I don't do it enough in certain situations that call for it. But most people don't. Most people don't do that.
Well, because I think nowadays too, people are just fucking crazy. So like, I'm afraid that if I honk at somebody, especially with the area
get
that
shot,
literally
get killed.
Literally,
I feel you. I do not want to draw anyone's ire, especially on back roads. I hate driving on back roads now. Yeah. I get it. Like I was way too bitch made to drive on the interstate for a long time. I could not drive on the interstate for a while. I was just too scared. It was really fast, and a lot of cars, a lot of traffic, a lot of lanes of traffic.
Oh yeah.
Having to get over to my exit. Yeah. That was just me. But I'm fine with it now, and honestly, I prefer it now. Yeah. Because sure, you can run into plenty of road rage on the interstate, but it's just like less chance. People can get over.
Yeah.
If they're mad at you, like there's plenty of numbskulls that will just ride your tail when there's like 4 open lanes to the left of them. But most of the time, you just get lapped, and that's fine. That's cool. I'm cool with that. On a back road with 1 lane, if I'm driving the speed limit or even 5 or 10 over, I will get tailgated the entire way, and they will not slow down.
I know.
And I'm like, look. I just want to have a peaceful drive.
Right.
And they don't go around you because maybe it's like a wooded area or not wooded.
Or like it has it where you can't pass.
You can't, that too.
Yeah.
You can't pass, or if you can pass, it's like a curve so you can't tell if a car's coming.
Well, you can't
I get it.
A curve.
Oh yeah. You did. Yeah. Is that really?
Yeah. Oh. They'll never have it so you can pass around a curve.
Well, let me rephrase that then. It's more like there's a curve coming up.
Okay, yeah.
That sounds kind of dumb, but it's like there's some back roads where you have like the dotted line right before a curve.
Yeah. That's
fair. So it's like you can't really see. Like that's my experience that's why I don't gap people sometimes because I'm like I can't I'm too nervous to.
Too far ahead.
But other people will have a straightaway and just be still riding my tail the entire time.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, you could have passed me 20 minutes ago. Stop. I'm honestly so tempted to brake check you right now.
I'm convinced people like get off on that.
Yeah.
Like they
some people just maybe they're with their friends or something and they just like making you feel pain.
Well, I went through the drive-thru today to get lunch. When I was on my way here, I was traveling.
Word.
I got behind a pickup truck that had a sticker that said, "I'm driving like this just to piss you off." So I genuinely think some people get off on driving
pit
like
maneuvered
that.
You. If I saw that shit, oh my lord! What if I flipped your car 40 times and then got out of my car and then butchered you?
Well, no, oh my god!
I'm real. I hate people with shit like that. I hate. Sorry, I'm getting off.
No, you're good. Keep going.
This is a genuine peeve of mine. It's just like people with obnoxious. Obviously, that was a joke. But no, it wasn't a joke.
I mean, you did do that back in 05.
So. Yeah, we don't talk about that though.
Yeah.
We won't talk about that one.
Well, I mean. We have to talk about it at some point.
No, I don't want to. I'm staying in the past.
What are we going to tell our family?
Sorry for you.
Imagine you kill someone.
I just say sorry for you.
That sucks, man. I'm sorry.
Sucks.
Shit. My bad.
Skill issue.
Yeah, skill issue. Gill issue.
If you let me kill you, that's a skill issue.
That is.
Sorry. I'm a little guy. I don't do that thing.
I am going to kill you before you kill me, so. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, if you ever try to kill me, it's going to be you. I'm telling you that right now.
Anyway.
Yeah.
I hate... Not for real, though. I despise shit like that. Like, I'm driving this way to piss you off. It's such a shit attitude. I hate it. It's a terrible attitude. Because let people do their thing.
Right.
Like, it's so different when people are minding their own business. Mm-hmm. Especially, like, it's almost like a prank thing. Yeah. I hate prank channels and shit like that, but at least that's on land.
Yeah.
On the other hand, this is in a metal death trap.
Yeah, literally.
Which, I mean, is meant to protect you. But it's like, doesn't matter if you're going 70, you know, like shit like that.
2-ton orb going 100.
Yes!
Yeah.
Why do you fuck with people and stuff like that?
I don't know.
Where do you get off? Like, it's so dangerous. It's terrifying.
I don't know. It's just like...
What if there's a kid? Like, it's just like, you know, especially because people our age, it's like college and shit, people fuck around all the time. And it's like, this is not the time to do that.
Especially around here when everybody's fucking drunk all the goddamn time.
Yeah. So it's like college town, by the way.
Yeah.
But you know, like, it's like, why? Why do that? It's like, and it's funny because it's like, in my head, I'm like, there's just psychopaths. And it's like, no, they're not. They're people. And they just don't they don't think of the ramifications of their actions and shit. And it's like, it's so scary. It's real. So I'm in the same boat where I'm like, I don't want to draw. I'm pissed off all the time, but I don't want to draw anyone's ire.
Yeah.
So I just keep it in my car.
That's fair.
Because like I've come close, but it's like I just don't want to draw that ire. It's like it's definitely not how you should be driving as a driver, because it's like you need to warn people. If you use the horn correctly, you can really be helpful. But it's like, man, I don't want this. I don't want Jonathan Road Rage to kill me. Yeah, like so many people out there are just very hell bent on, like, if they don't want to be wrong. Yeah, especially they're like too nervous to like admit that they did something wrong, especially if it's like an accident. Yeah. I mean, that one's because of the money and you know, potential. Well,
it can be pride too.
Pride too. Like, a lot of plenty of prideful ass drivers.
And we're not talking about the gay kind.
Oh, that took me a second. I was like, what are you talking about? It's
because you're not one of them.
You know, you can't make that joke until you clarify. I just want to point that out.
Well, okay, but listeners love you to death. I am all sorts of queer, so it's okay.
Oh.
Yeah. Put your dick away.
No, it's my hands. Fuck you. Let me, like, be myself, you know?
I'm sorry.
Like, being supportive to my friend, and you're just like, put your dick away.
Put your dick away, Walter.
I'm such a big fan of Breaking Bad. I've watched every single season, every episode.
Have you?
No. I haven't done it yet.
All right, shut up then.
I heard it was pretty good.
It is good. I've seen it all.
Have you?
Yeah. I've seen all Breaking Bad.
I've heard it was really good, so I've been wanting to watch it, but I also just haven't felt like it.
No, it's very much worth the watch. I watched it three semesters ago when I was just working on shit. It's a really good series. Yeah. I know a lot of people like love to dive into the psyche of the characters. I just liked watching it. I thought
it's real. So I've been dealing with film shit for like 2 years. I'm tired of overanalyzing. Yeah. I still like doing that, but still, I just want to watch show and be happy.
Oh yeah, exactly. Well, it will make you happy. You will. I think you'll experience a major mood dip for the like remaining 2 weeks after you watch.
Really? Oh yeah. Post-show depression or whatever.
Well, it's not even that. It's just like it is a genuinely unpleasant series. Like it stresses you out. Makes sense.
No, I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
Like feeling depressed after watching shows and watching them, you know.
Oh yeah.
Fun times. No, I mean I like series like that. What's better than a show that actually evokes emotion? As stupid as that sounds.
No, you're right.
Like, it's like you can watch a show and just be like, that was good.
Yeah. Or you can feel like connected to it.
Yeah, or you can feel connected to it. It's like, that's great.
You get attached to the characters.
Yeah. And that's great. Yeah. I think that's great.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, I think of... I thought of, like parasocialism. Mm-hmm. Parasocialism? Is that a word?
Yeah, it can be a word.
It can be. I made it up today. I made it.
You made socialism?
Hey.
Are you Karl Marx?
Yeah. At a point, by the way, dickhead.
Yeah, so parasocialism.
Oh, yeah. Being parasocial, that's probably a better way of putting it. Yeah. So I think a lot of people come from that place now where it's like, which is both a good thing and a bad thing in my eyes. Yeah. Where the moment they sense a person being parasocial, it's like bad instantly. Yeah. I disagree. I think that there is a degree of parasocial that's bad. Yeah. You know? Yeah. And I think a lot of people don't think about that nowadays because the moment, like, I think it's it's another buzzword now.
It is. It's one of those that people hear and they instantly just shut down because it can be bad if it is over applied within your own life or experience. You know?
I've seen a lot of people be like, wow, this famous person died and you cried over it. And it's like, I can understand that opinion.
However,
everyone does that shit.
Yeah.
Before the concept of parasocial was talked about, like in a public space, in a public sphere,
a normal thing.
that was a normal ass thing. Sure, you'd get some people who are like, damn, you cried because insert this artist died.
Yeah.
Fucking weirdo. But it's like they insert that parasocial word in there and it's like, dude, that's normal.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna sit here like you're telling me when Anthony Bourdain died, I was sitting there like, damn.
Yeah.
This sucks.
I remember.
This really
that
sucks.
happened last semester, right?
No? Hot minute ago.
Okay.
Anthony Bourdain. Who are you thinking of?
Somebody passed recent. It was while we were still in the last couple of semesters, and you were really tore up about it.
Oh, who was it?
I felt like it was a drummer for a band. I don't remember.
Was it? Well, I mean, Slipknot's drummer died.
I don't think it was that.
It was not Slipknot. Who died? Someone I like a lot of bands.
Yeah.
Audio listeners. Okay, just listeners.
No, audio, non-video listeners.
And I was really torn up about it. I'm trying to think of that.
I don't know. Maybe I could be misremembering as well.
I feel like I've probably been torn up about something. Yeah. But anyway, it's a real thing that people do. And so now when people have any form of attachment like that, they instantly assume it's like unhealthy.
Right.
And I disagree.
No.
If anything, I think that allows people to still be empathetic.
Yeah.
As like a lot of people nowadays, especially like I'm gonna sound like a fucking boomer, in our generation, become very detached. Like even earlier, I myself definitely like when it comes to billionaires and stuff, I can be pretty detached, despite the fact this is human life being lost. But I can talk about that easily and be like, yeah, fucking idiot died.
Yeah.
And it's like in my head, I'm like, this is just a billionaire dude I don't know.
Right.
On the other hand, though, it's still a person.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like, it's one of those things, right, where it's like hard to, like, I think stuff like still having those idols that you can like be sad about, I think that's still important to practicing being empathetic.
Yeah.
And keeping that there. Because I think that's important. I get obviously, I think it's important, and I'm glad we're pointing this out now, because once again, it's very important to note like the difference between being like truly like parasocial, like really seriously parasocial, and just being like a fan of someone.
Right.
And once again, I'm glad it's come into public conversation because people can be overly attached to creators all the time, especially in the YouTube and Twitch sphere. That's where this whole thing blew up from.
Which, reasonably so, I think Twitch does offer a
Twitch especially.
very amplified amount of connection, which maybe isn't healthy.
Yes.
But that's a whole other
And part of me is very glad that creators are like being like open about that now, being conscious of it. It's very, very important because a lot of people like advertisers, companies and stuff like that, let's be real, they're preying on you.
Yeah, they want you to be streaming 24/7. They want you
to be doing this. They want you to be doing this. They want you to from a general standpoint, they want you to buy this product. They want you to do this, and they connect to you by doing that. Mm-hmm. That's how they do it.
Yeah,
that's how it's done. Same with Twitch streamers.
Yeah.
But it's a personal level.
Right.
It's not you're not no name Andy or not you're not like a company.
Yeah.
A bunch of people. Yeah. You're a person.
Yeah.
You're not even like a disconnected like singer in this case, which not to what is it, devalue the parasocial, dehumanize, yes, that too, to devalue that sphere too, but like Twitch especially is just so connected.
Yeah, and that connection,
you can technically have direct lines to this creator by donating and stuff like that, and they can say like really supportive things back to you, and some people make that to a point where it's like you could just be like you could be a therapist to them, or like, and it's like people have to really clarify that, and I think that's great. I think it's glad that we're finally making those boundaries and setting them. But on the other, but I think it's also just important to remember that not every fucking thing someone does for a creator is instantly parasocial.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people like to use that buzzword for any form of sympathy. I've just noticed that. Yeah, I hate how much I doom scroll YouTube comment sections.
Oh God.
I get lost. I'm not the Twitter guy. I'm the YouTube guy.
I'm the Twitter
I doom scroll YouTube so often. I know Twitter's very bad, especially right now. But I'm on YouTube comment sections of videos, and I'm like, this sucks.
Yeah.
This sucks, and I hate my life, and I'm reading this, and it sucks, and it's terrible.
YouTube commenters are like a whole different breed.
I think they're all whole different breeds of just terrible in different forms, different ways.
Yeah, you can find it in different places. You got Reddit, Twitter,
Twitch chat, especially. Good Lord. You can either have the funniest people on the earth or the most horrible, wretched, foul beings on the planet. Yeah. And it's all anonymous, so it's like, who cares, right?
Yeah.
Who gives a shit? let me just talk about this individual in a completely. I think coming from someone who has said this phrase multiple times, I think one of the most disheartening things I ever saw was Wreckful. Do you know about that?
Nope.
Wreckful was a Twitch streamer. I don't know shit about Wreckful. I'm gonna be real. I didn't know anything about him.
Right.
But his most heart-wrenching, gut-wrenching things to look at was his Twitch chat when one time I think he had a very close person to him die through suicide or something like that.
Yeah.
Not to say a bunch of stuff that I don't know about. But someone in chat, and this is Twitch chat in like 2018 maybe, 17, so it's still a little bit unregulated.
Yeah.
You know, it still is, let's be real. But I think someone said like you should just kill yourself or something like that. And it's like he cried in response.
Yeah. Which
to us now is like, you know, it's like, wow. Like, you know, I mean, people say that all the time, but it's still you got to remember how effective and, like, especially to someone you don't know, it's a very effective thing to some people, especially when he suffered from something like that.
Yeah.
And people just kept, like, sending in, like, crying emojis, and it's just like, are you real?
Yeah.
Are you a real person?
Well, it comes to, like, we think of these Twitch streamers as commodities.
Yeah.
You know, they're more an item more than anything.
Yes.
And so, you know, maybe 2018 Twitch, that wasn't so heard of. And, you know, that's why.
And it's like, you want to be mad at these people. I want to sit there and be like, you're all fucking scumbags. It's like, either they're other kids or just like people that just don't know.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying it's excusable. I'm just saying, like, end of the day, not saying everyone, but I imagine some people felt a form of regret after finding it because Wreckful also committed suicide.
Oh. Okay.
I didn't even add that. I forgot to add that. That happened actually more recently.
Oh.
And it was very, very sad to hear about. And it was very, very sad. And it's a lot more positive space nowadays. Not insanely positive, of course. It's still Twitch chat. But it's like, you know, it's just one of those things where it's like, words still hurt.
Yeah.
They still hurt people. They still affect you. And then as much as we have made words, overused words and stuff like that, it can still, depending on your state of mind, can definitely affect you. And I think it's very important to exercise just thought and empathy. I think at the end of the day, all this shit we've talked about, I think it boils down to having some form of empathy. Yeah. And just keeping it. Yeah. Like, I feel like me in particular, I do need to empathize more often because I feel like I used to be insanely empathetic and now it's just like I'm kind of wilting a little bit in that regard. I've become very jaded. I
get that. I feel the same way.
You know, me personally, like I feel like I've definitely, when it comes to certain people, I'm like, you know? Yeah. Not saying like I'm proud of that or like I'm like, you know, trying
that's
to boast
just where
it.
you're at.
That's where I'm at, right? Yeah. And I really want to go back to being able to exercise more empathy for people. And I think a lot of us need to go back to that.
Oh yeah, and I was gonna bring it around to kind of give it a positive ending because I'm assuming we're probably getting towards the end.
Oh wow, nearly an hour. That's actually good.
Yeah. But I figured I'd give that a positive spin because I think it's taken tragedies like with Etika as well.
Oh, like I was torn up about that. I had another podcast with a really close friend of mine that we did 2 years ago. Right. Definitely kept doing that one. This is fucked up. I should have been more on that, but hopefully we're on this one. Yeah. But I don't think we talked about Etika. We talked about something similar to this. Yeah. But we both really liked Etika, and I remember that exact night that it happened, we found out about him going missing, and we knew all about what you're talking about, all this stuff that's been going on. At that, you remember any of the time, like what's been going on? What happened then is that he was going through like a mental breakdown.
Right. I remember.
He had like a bout with the police, like trying to get into his house for, I think it was, I don't remember. I'm not going to say anything. Yeah. And it was a very depressing era, and once again, Etika's audience. Terrible. Yeah. Utterly terrible. Watching those videos and looking at the comment sections, it's so sad.
They stoked the fire because he was just another commodity to them. Yeah. But I feel like the aftermath has kind of helped overall. It's unfortunate to say, but it happening, I think, was like a necessary thing to snap some people out of the mindset of like these people are objects.
I remember reading the comments. And I remember seeing a lot of people being like, yeah, I was very insensitive at that time. Yeah. And owning up to that and being like, yeah, after that I really knew, like, it was just messed up. Yeah. And it's one of those things where it's like, you can, as terrible as it was, as we have lost someone who was a beautiful light on this community, we can at least say that there was some progression in the end.
Oh, absolutely.
As terrible as it was and as depressed. Like, seriously, we were so invested. We found out he was missing and we were just like, he's dead.
Yeah.
Like, we were so down. We were just like, he's gone. And I remember I grew up with this dude. Like, grew up. You know what I mean?
Grew up watching
him.
Yeah.
That was arguably a parasocial moment. Like, I was very torn up about that. I don't think I remember crying or anything like that, but we were both just like depressed. Like I think that was the day I had a sleepover and we were just being sleuths, just going around looking on Twitter and like news articles.
Doing the same thing.
Like NYPD had a whole Twitter post on Desmond Omofa.
Yeah.
It's so sad, dude. It was something that I saw someone who, I guess, an important figure in my life.
Yeah.
Just sad.
Yeah.
It was gone, and it's just depressing to think about. And I think in the end, as terrible as these things are, we have more. I'm glad that we have more. At the end of the day, I am glad we have more knowledge on this. I really am.
Yeah, we are.
I'm very fortunate to say we're in this era of understanding. But on the other hand, I feel like there's this weird part where we're still getting very apathetic on the other hand.
You're right.
It's very weird.
I think it's kind of like we got to a point where we learned how to better like participate in these I guess really it's consumer and producer relationships almost.
On the other hand, we've still become pretty jaded too.
Yeah. Because we have to.
Yeah.
And not only us, but the producers themselves, the streamers
have become extremely jaded.
They have to block it out. They have to put tunnel vision on.
Yeah.
Otherwise they end up like these other creators.
Yeah, exactly. And it's one of those weird things they have to kind of maneuver around too, because they're getting donations, but also just being like, because a lot of people will be like, man, this guy's an asshole. He just shit talks his viewers, and it's like, in the end, it's like, it's probably lighthearted, just fuckery, but it's also like creating that boundary.
Yeah,
and it's a really hard line to work around, you know?
Because if you enforce that positive interaction, then it
could potentially create a feedback loop.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It just creates this, and it's like, it's good to be positive. People still say, like, when I say that, I don't mean like they're like, go fuck yourself.
Well, no,
but it's like people will be really thankful when it's like, that's fair. You know, I get that, especially one of your first donations. Like, come on, you know, it's like you just got bank for playing a video game. Why would you not be happy about that?
Right.
But like, you know, some people create very personal connections, especially if they're like maybe in like a Discord or like a personal.
Right.
They're in personal connections with people, and it becomes a problem.
Yeah. Opening that door opens like a Pandora's box of just a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But end of the day, though, I think we're in a more positive light. I do think we're in a more positive space.
Oh yeah.
We're open to having more conversations about this stuff rather than just being annoying. But it's still the internet.
Oh yeah. And as much as people are growing and learning, and as everybody is kind of learning and growing in this space, it's still going to have its hiccups. And,
exactly.
You know.
Still going to be goober 10-year-olds saying shit they do not understand and being terrible people, but then seeing themselves in like 5 years with digital footprint and being like, damn, I was a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Or not 5 years, maybe 10 years. But, you know, but,
yeah.
Yeah.
But I think we're growing. We're all learning and growing.
Exactly.
That's always what it is, you know. And I think that's a good thing.
For sure. I agree. Well, I think we should call it there. We got about an hour in. That's that's really good for the first episode.
If you've listened this far, thank you.
You're real and you're valued. If you haven't, you're fake. I don't know how you would hear this message if you didn't. Unless you skipped to the end. Which if you did, that's okay. You can do that. But also, I got beef with you. I'm sorry.
And if you skip to the end, stay here. All the other viewers, listeners, leave real quick. Just leave the ones who skip to the end.
Yeah.
All right, we'll give them a couple seconds. All right, listen here.
Yeah.
I didn't have anything to say. I couldn't think of anything in that 5 seconds.
Go nap time. Yeah, that's right. So yeah, listeners, it's been real. We were really glad to have you here. It's been a great time. Wake the fuck up.
Fuck.
Wake up.
God, you gotta stop fucking doing that.
I just felt like it.
You bitch.
Anyway, and that time it wasn't even with the clap, so I'm kind of just doing it like...
You're like a wizard. I think if we put you in a cloak, you'd look like a wizard.
Casting spells.
Shadow Wizard Money Gang.
We love casting spells. Yeah, if you're still here, thank you. We really appreciate it. It's been real for our first episode. I could say it's pretty successful. Hopefully you stayed. Parasocial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you like this episode, I will come to your house and I'll give you a kiss. That's a promise.
True. No,
That's legally binding. Legally binding.
We will go to your house and give you smooches.
Yeah.
Just kidding, idiot. I'll never kiss you.
That was kind of mean. That was a little mean.
Yep.
I feel like that.
Good cop, bad cop.
I don't.
Yep.
I don't want to do this anymore.
Go fuck yourself.
Bye.
Bye. Love you guys.